everyone, I'm Teacher Chin, a coffee enthusiast. Welcome to today's micro class. Today, let's explore the origins of coffee together, its history and current status. First, the geographical origin of coffee. The word coffee comes from the Greek kawe, meaning strength and passion. Coffee plants are evergreen shrubs of the Rubiaceae family. The coffee we drink daily is made from coffee beans using various brewing devices to prepare. And coffee beans refer to the seeds inside coffee cherries. Roasted through proper methods. There are various legends about coffee's origin, but most are forgotten due to their fantastical nature. However, people remember Africa as coffee's birthplace. Coffee plants were likely first discovered in Ethiopia's Kaffa region. Later, groups of slaves were transported from Africa to Yemen and Arabia, bringing coffee along the way. It's certain that Yemen began cultivating coffee in the 15th century or earlier. Arabia, though possessing the world's busiest port, city of Mocha, banned all seed exports. This barrier was finally broken by the Dutch. In 1616, they successfully smuggled live coffee plants to the Netherlands and began greenhouse cultivation. There are several origin myths about coffee, the most famous being the goat herder story. According to records by linguist Rhodokanakis, around the 9th century AD, an Arab herder named Khaldi noticed his goats became unusually energetic after grazing in Ethiopian pastures. Leaping excitedly, puzzled by this, he observed carefully and discovered the goats were eating red berries that caused their excitement. Curious, Khaldi tried some and found the berries wonderfully sweet and delicious. After eating it, I felt remarkably refreshed. From then on, he often herded his sheep to graze near these delicious fruits. Later, a Muslim traveler passed by and casually picked some of these miraculous fruits, sharing them with fellow believers. Thus began the spread of coffee's magical effects. Next, we'll explore coffee's history. After Khaldi's discovery of coffee, as time passed, people found roasting and grinding these beans, then brewing them in water, could refresh the mind and boost energy. This unique beverage quickly spread through Ethiopia and gradually to neighboring regions. Coffee's journey was quite remarkable. Initially introduced as a mysterious medicinal substance, but as people understood its effects and taste, it evolved into a popular drink. From Ethiopia to Arabia, then to the Middle East and Europe, coffee's dissemination became a fascinating cross-cultural odyssey. In the 16th century, coffee reached Europe. Venice was the first European country to adopt it. Then others followed. Coffeehouses became centers of social and cultural life, where people gathered to socialize over coffee. Coffee's spread wasn't just about the beverage, but cultural exchange. Coffee houses attracted artists, scholars, and politicians who created, debated, and discussed there. With the Industrial Revolution, coffee entered a new era. Production and processing improved, leading to massive output increases. Meanwhile, coffee became democratized, accessible even to ordinary people. Coffee's influence kept expanding globally, has become one of the world's most popular beverages. Today, coffee has evolved into a global cultural symbol. Across Asia, Europe, the Americas, and Africa, coffee enjoys a vast consumer base. Coffee is more than just a drink. It represents a lifestyle and social ritual. Whether at home, office, or cafe, people savor coffee to unwind and enjoy life. The history of coffee's spread is a fascinating journey of passion. It's not merely about beverage dissemination, but cultural transmission. Through different eras and regions, coffee connects people, fostering communication and understanding. Coffee's spread teaches us culture knows no borders, transcending linguistic and geographical barriers to unite people closely. Next, let's explore coffee's Chinese history. China's tea culture has ancient roots, but coffee consumption has less than 200 years of history. China's first cafe opened in Guangzhou by a Dane in the 16th year of Daoguang reign. Locals called it Black House, referring to coffee as black wine. Guangdong Gazetteer compiled during Jiaqing reign documented that the black wine bubbles, consumed after meals, said to aid digestion. During Republican era, frequent Sino-foreign trade boosted minor demand for coffee. At that time, coffee drinking was popular among literati and political elites. While cafes became ideal gathering spots, Lu Xun spent 9 years in Shanghai, 1927 to 1936. His most frequented cafe was Gongfei Cafe at the intersection of North Sichuan Road and Duo. Gongfei Cafe also served as regular meeting place for left-wing Writers' League. Members included Feng Shuifeng, Tian Hanru, Shi Ku, Qi Bai, Mao Dun, Ding Ling. Currently, the quality of coffee from Yunnan, China is getting better and better. 2024. Yunnan established the nation's first coffee specialty program, Coffee Science and Engineering major. Next, let's explore the current state of the coffee industry together. First, let's look at the development of the coffee market. With the growth of the global economy and rising living standards, coffee consumption continues to increase. Statistical data shows the global coffee market size has exceeded $200 billion and is still growing steadily. Particularly in Asia, the coffee market is showing rapid growth trends. China, as one of the world's largest coffee consumption markets, sees steady annual growth in coffee consumption. Secondly, let's examine the development of the coffee industry. The coffee industry isn't just about bean cultivation and processing, but also involves cafe operations, coffee machine manufacturing, and more. The growth of the coffee industry not only drives economic development, but also creates employment opportunities. Meanwhile, the coffee industry continues to innovate and evolve. For instance, the spread of coffee culture and brand promotion. These have laid the foundation for sustainable industry development. However, the industry also faces challenges. First is coffee bean supply issues. Due to climate change and other factors, coffee bean yields may be affected. Second is sustainability concerns. The industry's heavy demand for land and water resources, without proper management and conservation, could impact the environment. Additionally, the industry faces market competition pressures. As the coffee market expands, competition intensifies. Coffee businesses must continuously improve product quality and service standards to maintain competitiveness. In facing these challenges, how should we approach this? First, we should Enhance sustainable development in the coffee industry. This includes promoting scientific and standardized coffee cultivation, strengthening environmental protection, and improving resource efficiency. Secondly, we should enhance the dissemination and promotion of coffee culture. Coffee is not just a beverage, but also a culture and lifestyle. By promoting coffee culture, we can increase public awareness and understanding of coffee, thereby driving the development of the coffee market. Finally, we should strengthen cooperation and innovation. The coffee industry is a complex supply chain, requiring close collaboration and innovation at every stage. Only through cooperation and innovation can we advance the coffee industry's development. Coffee is an agricultural product, small seeds with big impact. We must uphold the spirit of understanding loving rural areas and farmers. In the future, we believe the coffee industry will achieve even greater development as living standards improve and the pursuit of quality life grows. The demand in the coffee market will continue to rise. As professionals and enthusiasts in the coffee industry, we should maintain our passion for coffee, continuously learn and innovate, contributing our efforts to the industry's growth. That concludes today's lesson. Thank you all.